as you ask, Spirit. I am too old to know mercy. All I see are the faces of my children, my people. I cannot do it. Perhaps I have lived too long. This hatred in me is like an ancient, gnarled root. It has consumed my soul. What of you, Spirit? You are bound to the curse just as I am. Do you not fear your end?
You are my maker, Zathrian. You gave me form and consciousness where none existed. I have known pain and love, hope and fear, all the joy that is life. Yet of all things, I desire nothing more than an end. I beg you, Maker, put an end to me. We beg you, show mercy.
You shame me, Spirit. I am an old man, alive long past his time.
Then you'll do it? You'll end the curse?
Yes, I think it is time. Let us put an end to it
Of course, Whiprunner.
It's over. She's gone, and we're human. I can scarcely believe it.
So what are you going to do now?
We'll leave the forest, I suppose. Find other humans, see what's out there for us. It should be quite interesting, don't you think? Thank you. We'll never forget you.
Oh, yeah, we're badass. What?
Going.
Chicken butt. What? Chicken butt. Yeah, sorry, I make up stupid little songs like that whenever it strikes my fancy. Oh wait, we better save, huh? Okay. Excuse me. Werewolf.
Yes.
Yes. Let's go back to the camp. Alright, let's go talk to Liliana.
Oh, hello. Is there something you wanted to talk about?
I'd like to talk about what happened today.
It's nothing. I'm fine. I'm just thinking.
What about?
I can't get what happened out of my head. I'd been in Lothering for years, and she still thought I was plotting against her. She didn't trust me. Maybe she never did. She loved me when she could use me and control me. And now that she can't, she wants me dead. It hurts to realize that I never really knew her.
Maybe you did and didn't want to admit it.
I knew she was ruthless, but I didn't know how far she could go. She is self-serving, cruel. She uses people, then discards them. But that's how she survives in the life she leads. What if she's right? What if we're the same? I should just have stayed in the Chantry.
She would have attacked you there eventually.
Maybe, but that is not the point. I was a different person there. I forgot my life as a bard while I was in the cloister. I felt safe. I didn't have to watch my back all the time. That's what made Marjolaine the person she is, don't you see? It ruined her. It will ruin me too. Even now, I feel some regret at not ending her life in order to protect my own.
What's important is that you didn't act on it.
What we're doing. What we've done. Hunted men down. Killed them. Part of me loves it. It invigorates me, and this scares me. I feel myself slipping.
Marjolaine chose who she became. So can you.
How can you be so sure?
Evil doesn't worry about not being good.
That is true. I can always trust you to show me things from a different perspective. I would like to be alone for now. I have many things to consider. Thank you for listening to me.
Anytime, Liliana. I hate your plumage, Alistair. I'm just full of song tonight. Songs I make up.
Yes.
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 Let's go. Ooh, well, look at that. Wow, we went far. Look at that. We traveled for days. What the hell am I fighting now? I know, I'm like all like, seriously? I just wanted to get back.
We've been waiting for you, Warden.
Whoa, what? Who the hell are you? Dwarf rebels? What? I'm confused. Oh my god, what are they doing? Tell me. I don't know, I'm just being crazy right now. This is
Take long.
Alright, Chicka Pop.
Saving the day.
Why are we all... No, we're killing this guy. What are you doing? Ooh, that hit hard. 346? Oklahoma! You know, they're all like killing them and I'm all like do 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 do. Running through the dead bodies. I'm not exactly sure what they wanted from me. And why they hunted me down in the Brazilian forest. I keep calling it Brazilian. It's definitely not the Brazilian forest. Ugh. My hips are on fire. I'm like an old lady. So old.
It is done. The essence of the wolf's heart has banished all traces of cursed blood from the hunters. It is too bad that Zathrian had to die. I felt it when he departed. I think he was ready to go.
He was a hero in the end.
It will be difficult to fill Zathrian's shoes. He was our keeper for many centuries, and he will be sorely missed. But I am keeper now. Let me say it officially then. I hereby swear to uphold the terms of the ancient contract our people formed with the Grey Wardens. Call, and we shall come, with great speed and purpose, and we shall strike at your foes. This I swear.
Thank you.
It has been a long time since the Dalish marched to war, but I trust that in the end, we shall make a difference for you.
I hope so.
We are working hard to make enough equipment for all of the hunters. Our armaments will be superior to anything else you find on the battlefield.
I found some iron bark for you.
Truly? Let me see. Yes, that is indeed iron bark, and a substantial quantity of it as well. Well done. An agreement is an agreement, and I will craft something from this wood for you. What would you like? A bow, or perhaps a breastplate?
I would love a bow. I like a longbow.
Manuvinin, I will craft it myself. Watch if you prefer. It will not take long.
I could have given it to them, but you know what? I'm greedy.
And I've reformed the wood to
no.
my will. A Dalish longbow for you. May it serve you well.
Thank you. What do you think? Asla or some junk? I have no idea. I don't remember. Is there anything I can do to help?
know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful. No. No,
one
I'm
more,
sorry.
I think. I think
she
I need
isn't
two.
calming any more around you than she is for me.
Oh, I just need another level. I'm sorry, I try my best.
I know. It was kind of you to try.
I should
I
go.
will watch her for a while longer and see if her condition...
Yeah. We already did that. Chew! Alright.
You have returned. Is there any chance you have news of Delilah?
I do.
You have news? Have you found her? Are you certain?
She gave me her scarf. See for yourself.
That is her scarf. Where did...
She was a werewolf, just as you suspected.
So I was right of her.
She died, but not before she sent her love.
She told you that? Yes. That is what she would do. Then it is over. I should be thankful, I think. At least she is at peace now. You have been most kind, my friend. Now I should go and make arrangements. I must mourn my wife as is proper. Dareth Shiral, fare you well.
I understand we will be joining you in battle as soon as the hunters have recovered. I look forward to it.
Me too.
Alistair, may I have a word?
Of course. Anything for my favoritist mage ever.
It seems you and our fearless leader are inseparable these days. Joined at the hip, almost.
That's a bit of an overstatement, don't you think?
Well then, now that you're in an intimate relationship, you should learn about where babies really come from.
Pardon?
I know the chantry says you dream about your babies, and the good Fade spirits take them out of the Fade and leave them in your arms. But that's not true. Actually, what happens is that when a girl and a boy really love each other...
Andraste's flaming sword, I know where babies come from.
Do you? Do you really?
I certainly hope so.
Oh, all right then. Oh, look, you're all red and mottled. How cute.
You did that on purpose.
Now, Alistair, why would I do such a thing?
Because you're wicked. That frail old lady act, I'm so not fooled. I'm onto you now.
I love it. That is hilarious. I love Wynne. Back to camp. I need to get Zevran to tell me about his mom. Can you answer some questions?
By all means.
What is your opinion?
I know little enough of the Dalish other than the fact that my mother was one, or so I was told. She had fallen in love with an elven woodcutter and accompanied him back to the city, leaving her clan behind for good. And there, of course, the woodcutter died of some filthy disease, and my mother was forced into prostitution to pay off his debts. Oldest tale in the book.
Was the woodcutter your father?
How should I know? My mother was a whore, as you'll recall. None of the other elven boys in the whorehouse knew their fathers. I was not so unusual. I didn't know my mother either, of course. She died giving birth to me. My first victim, as it were. We were all raised communally by the whores. It was a happy enough existence, ignoring the occasional beating. Until eventually I was sold to the crows. I brought a good price, so I hear.
What does that have to do with the Dalish?
My original point is that my mother's Dalish nature was always a point of fascination for me. Through all the years of my crow training, the one thing of my mother's that I possessed was a pair of gloves. They were of Dalish make, I knew that much, and beautiful. I had to keep them hidden, of course, as we were not allowed such things. Eventually, they were discovered, and I never saw them again.
But how do you feel about the Dalish? But you don't think of yourself as Dalish.
Not at all. I think of myself as Antivan. Still, that did not stop me from running off to join a clan when I drew near Antiva City once. Naturally, the reality did not live up at all to the fantasies I had constructed as a boy, staring at those gloves. But such is life. Come, enough talk of the Dalish. Let us move on.
Yay! Now I can give him the gloves. Woo woo. Give him the gloves. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, one too many. Oh, here they are.
Gloves? You're giving me gloves? What for?
They're Dalish gloves, like your mother's.
Maker's breath. You're right. It is like my mother's. The leather was less thick and it had more embroidery, but these are very close and quite handsome.
You're welcome.
Do I seem surprised? Perhaps I am. Still, I appreciate the fact that you even thought of me. No one has simply given me a gift before. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now you got some Dalish gloves. Wrong way again. Or is he already wearing them? Indeed he is. Alright, let's go through and see what everybody has. We'll start with me though, because I'm self-centered. Went the wrong way, but that's okay. Nope, what I have is better. Better. Alright. Dalish longbow. Darkspawn. You know, I should have just had him keep it. What I have is better, sadly. The Wolf Killer. Alright. You got any more bolts? Sure shot bolts. Fire bolts. Alistair! I think you got everything already. Oh, let's give you this. Alright. Win, my dear. That's right, the oak one isn't as good. Anything else? No. Hi, Shale. Let's see. 1440. 1 strength, 3 defense. Alright. Well, I like her having natural because it gives her some armor and some resistance. Alright. Five, 7, 8. 8. Just go the best one. Next is Rufus. I think I got this for him. Kinda like what he's already got going on. Good boy. Hi, Liliana. No, her gloves are better. No, okay. 840 is what she's wearing. Okay, this one is rapid aim. Against beasts. Undead. Rapid aim. Alright. Oops, no, that's not what I meant. Nice arrows, fire arrows. Or fire arrows. Alright. Let's see, what does she need? 520. More magic, 2. She can keep the one she's got. Sten, my friend. Excuse me. Ooh. What are you wearing, Alistair? 10 healing effects received, 10 fire resistance. Oh, I don't want to reduce his stuff. Liliana's not wearing one. Let's see what mine is. I want that one. This thing can go to Liliana. I think she's the only one that's not wearing anything. Yep. Okay. And everybody's wearing a necklace. Necklace, necklace. No necklace for you. Severin doesn't have a necklace. Ogren doesn't have a necklace. Alright. Looks good. Alright, now I need to see What the Dalish need?
You witnessed the rarest of things, Warden. The Dalish stand ready to defend Ferelden.
Do you need anything?
We have assembled on a short schedule. Certain factors of equipment could be better. Crafting components would serve best. Basic ones like elf root and deep mushroom.
Seriously? Stuff I need? Greedy bastards. Trading crafting materials for the Dalish. Give all death root. Give all elf roots. Turn in all deep mushrooms. Okay. Turn in drums for the dwarves. Turn all those. Turn in crap for the drawers. This is the first time I've done this. Every other playthrough I've ever done, I've never done this. So I thought, see what happens. Maybe everybody lives longer? I don't know. Turn in runes for the circle. And I'm not, no, I've already given you 60 sovereign. I'm not giving you more.
Everything brings us closer to victory.
You're welcome. What are you doing, Morton? Do you need a treat? I'll give you a treat when I'm done here in a little bit.
If there's anything I
Hi,
can do for you,
Bodan.
please. I'm
You're
sure
like my
you'll be...
best friend. I love you, Bodan. Alright. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alright. I love this dog. He's a good boy. What's going on to you? Oh yeah.
Going.
Sorry, I meant to be edges.
Indeed.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. I need to go back to the deep roads. Oh no, not the deep roads, but I need to go back to Orzammar. I'm probably gonna get stopped. I think that is the longest I've ever traveled without being stopped. Alright, kiddos. Attack and damage. This one is regeneration rates. Oh, hey, Liliana. Let's see, dexterity. Boom, 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 boom. Next. Sorry, my nose itches.
You heard about all those makers and they...
Yeah, that's better.
Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to get a nug, and I have to wait until I bring her here and after we do her quest.
Is this yours?
Which we've already
Oh,
done.
my bag of components. Thank you, dear. I was wondering where it got to.
You left it by the fire at camp.
Oh, yes. I remember now. How age creeps up on you and brings with it forgetfulness.
You're a great mage, Wen, and you're sharper and wiser than many people I know. Some young ones too.
Oh, but you should have seen me 15, 20 years ago. The fires have dimmed somewhat since then. But thank you, Liliana, for picking up after this old lady.
She doesn't even look as old as they perceive her to be in this game. Like, they make her to sound like she's older than my grandma, and she looks way better than my grandma. Not that my grandma doesn't look damn good. Just saying. That's what I get to look forward to. Hot looking granny. I'm kidding. Oh. It is pretty interesting though. Like my great grandma, she passed last year, and you know I've had her my entire life, but it's so crazy to see, like, what is it? Like pictures of her from like high school and stuff.
What's on your mind?
I didn't mean to talk to you.
It is no trouble.
So, you and Alistair?
Where's this coming from? Yes?
You and Alistair. Together, looking contented. You even have a glow about you. So shameless.
He does make me very happy.
So, how is Alistair?
He looks fine to me.
You know what I mean. Alistair and you, those long nights. He must be quite delightful. You wouldn't be so happy otherwise.
I love you,
think.
Liliana.
He's athletic. That's always nice. He is also good at following instructions, isn't he?
That is awesome. I love you, Liliana. Sometimes he gets too excited to listen.
Yes, I can see that. Sometimes he reminds me of a very eager puppy. Most men do, actually.
What are you giggling about? What is she giggling about?
Nothing. Just girl talk.
I don't really believe you, but I don't want to find out either.
That's funny. I've actually never had that happen. That is awesome.
I have heard much about the halls of the Dwarven Kings, but the stories do it no justice. It is so strange, harsh, yet beautiful.
Yes, it is very grand.
And have you seen those tiny pig-like burrowing animals? They are adorable. I wish I could have one as a pet. But they must be hard to catch and... Oh, just ignore me. I'm so silly sometimes. Let's just go.
You are getting a nug. That's what I brought you here for. That's right. I came all this way just to give her a nug. What are you doing, Dagna? Didn't I already come and tell you to leave?
Hello. How can I... It's you! And it's been, well, quite a while. Enough time to get to the circle and back, I hope. Oh, please tell me what they said.
First Enchanter Irving accepted you for study.
Ancestors, bless you. I can't believe it. There hasn't even been a dwarven observer in the circle since Urelden in the 13th century. I need to pack. No, my parents would get suspicious. I need to go. Is there anything I should bring? Books? Tuition?
Nothing. The mages need every ally they can get.
Then I should go before my parents come looking for me. If you ever go to the circle again, maybe I'll see you there.
I have the window open and I smell something really weird outside. Like, someone's cooking a really gross stew? Oh, yeah. If I've never mentioned, I have like a crazy sniffer. It's weird. This thing is I can smell. It definitely smells like food, but not good food. I don't like it. Whatever it is, it needs to stop assaulting my nostrils.
Yes? Why is someone like you hanging about Dusttown so much?
Do you know anything about the small rodents down here?
Nugs? Yes. They don't got much meat on them, but down here you can't be picky. Better than nothing.
Smells gross. It smells gross. Could you catch one for me?
What for? You going to cook them up yourself?
My friend would like one as a pet.
Yeah, I can find a nug for you. Could even get one from outside the city. Those ones in the deeps don't eat as much garbage. I don't know what they eat, but they always seem healthier, you know? Shiny coats, bright eyes. How much you giving me?
20 silver.
Real silver, huh? I'll get you a big one for that. Give me some time. I'll hunt him down for you.
Wow, he was on it. Alright. Did I leave and come back? I forget how to do this. It's been so long. I do not like that smell outside. It smells really gross. Who cooks at fucking midnight? And if they're cooking, they suck at it. Like, really suck. It smells gross. Like, I wouldn't feed that to my dog. My dog eats anything. No, that really smells gross. Like, it's gross. Gross, gross, gross. This is assaulting me. Oh my god. Mini chocolate. It's a pumpkin!
I got him. He's all squirmy, but he's a big fella.
Here's 40 silver.
40 silver? Real silver? I could buy something proper with that. A good meal, maybe a real blanket. I knew you'd be good on your word. Nice doing business.
Yay! Okay, back to camp. That's right. That was the whole reason I came to Orzammar. Was to get a nug. I don't think there's anything else I need to do here, but I'll look real quick before we leave. Alright, let's see. Orzammar. I didn't do that. Track down the thief who stole a tome from the Shaperate. Ooh, I think he's in the bar. Where's the bar at? In the diamond quarters? Meet Orda in the assembly. I'm gonna go to the diamond quarter. Oh my god, that smells so bad. I just want to shut the window, but I can't shut the window because then the room gets too hot and makes my chinchilla sick, so I will deal with the disgusting smell. It's really gross. I don't know what this person thought they were cooking, but it ain't good. Loading, loading, loading. Loading, 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 loading.
News of the hour. All hail King Pyral Harrow.
The worthiest dwarf has ascended. I know, but lady. You know what's really funny? I think that the bar isn't up here. I'm freaking crazy. It's back where I was. I was standing like right in front of it. There we go.
I've been hoping you'd return to Orzammar. Oh, I have so much to tell you. The other houses repaid their debts to my house, and I had enough money to send an expedition into our old Tig. We found so many things. I kept some for you. I said I'd repay you, didn't I?
I don't need these gifts.
Take them. You must. House Orton insists. I do love saying that. Walk well, and may fortune always smile on you, Grey Warden.
You're welcome. Oh, goodness. 10 gold. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. I'm not sure I like this Gamecast for XSplit to use for streaming. I mean, it's very convenient, but I think I've had more mess-ups with it than, I don't know, it's just ease of convenience. But chat sucks. It's either really laggy or non-existent. Oh well. What time is it? I've been playing since 9. Yay! Okay. Where are we going? I'm like... Sorry. Getting comfy. There we go. Don't mind me. Hey, that smell's finally gone. There was a reason I needed to come in here. Was it that guy?
Afternoon, stranger. Looking for a stool to share a brew?
Who are you?
Name's Naveen. I fight with Prince Balin's expeditionary field unit. Yourself?
Oh, I'm Leotastic, the Grey Warden.
Figured as much. Good folks, wardens. I was in the deep roads when that one came by. What was his name? Dunca... something like that.
You knew Duncan.
I met him, sure. Good man. Solid. He knows what we go through in the deep roads. Not many do. Not even the ones who live this close. You have to be on the front lines.
You work for Balin.
I go where I'm sent, fight when I'm there, and leave politics where it belongs.
Who's your unit fighting?
Darkspawn. Not much use in turning our weapons elsewhere while those vermin still live.
Thanks for the drink, but I should go.
Watch yourself. Orzammar politics are getting near as dangerous as battle.
Maybe that guy wasn't in here.
Long live King Harrowmont!
Long live King Harrowmont. Here's to another 30 years of nothing changing.
Pretty much, yeah. Maybe that guy was in Dust Town. Huh. Go over there and look real fast. So far I've gotten Redcliffe, the elves, Sir Magi, and the dwarves. I think that's it. Now I just need to get ready for the lands meet. So it's just kind of like tying up all the loose ends right now. I'm probably not going to be on much longer, but I'm going to try to tie up as many loose ends as possible and maybe even do the beginning. It's this guy right here. Walked right past him.
What do you want, Warden? You're out of your element down here.
I'm looking for a thief who dared steal from the Shaperate.
Is that so? What makes you think anyone here would turn me, this person in? You've walked into a sodding fight, Warden, and I've already passed your stupid tome along. Too bad for you.
Do 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 do. All right, where am I going? The thief didn't have the stolen tome. The receipt on his body suggests that he may have passed it to someone in the proving grounds. Great. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Diddly dee. My favorite Reese's, like the peanut butter cup crap. Oh, I got
You
people.
remind me of Lady Cecilia.
Hey, it's a nug!
She was an Orlesian lady. My mother served her until she died.
Now you're trying to tell a story. But we're gonna get King Kaelin's helmet. Never once saw him wear it. I figured it would have been some badass thing with like a dragon's face or something. Nope, apparently it has plumes. Big fancy purple plumes.
You share with Cecilia?
Yes.
Why, thank you, Leanna. It is very kind of you to say that.
Alright, let's go to the proving ground, see if we can find this tome, get it back with the Shaperate. Take the nug over to the guy. Can't think of anything else I need to do here. Oh. Excuse me. I think whoever was cooking crap either stop cooking crap or ate it all. Not sure. That's the only thing I hate about living in town. Like, you're so close to people. I would much rather be in the country.
The ancestors truly favor Harriman.
Alright. Who's this guy?
No more matches until the new king decrees it.
I guess our efforts paid off. My cousin asked me to help lead his army.
Ooh. Look at you. You're welcome, by the way. Oh! I knew this Shaperate stuff would be risky coin for the man who takes the warden down. Oh, okay.
You should run while you can. Alright. Battle it is then.
I think we work well together.
Alright. Let's roll. By the way, if any of you have been like trying to write in the chat, I can't see the chat. Sorry. Not right now anyway. I usually can, but the Gamecaster for XSplit is not working right, and I've been too lazy to like restart it or set up XSplit. But I think tomorrow I'm gonna set up XSplit. I do want to try out OBS. Like, lots of people have been saying that it's pretty cool, so I might check that out. I just know that, like, some of the stuff I wanted to try out, sadly, like, the older games like this one, it messes up my other screen, so I can't use it because I can't see anything on it because it usually moves it about, so... Like, I can't do, like, the screen capture crap with OBS or even XSplit.
So, what do you think will happen to all those people we left behind in Lothering?
Some of them will find their way to Denerim. Many will die, as the Maker wills.
Don't you wish you could have stayed there? To help more people, I mean.
If the Blight isn't stopped, everyone will die. This is the greater good we're serving, both of us, right here.
So it's all right to let some people die for the greater good? I'm not so sure about that. I felt bad leaving all those people there, all panicked and helpless.
You're doing what you must, Alistair. There will be worse to come yet. You will need to steel yourself. You know this.
I've never been very good at that. The steeling myself part. I find it better sometimes to just be a little weak. I'm all right with that. Really.
I don't believe you. And either way, it's not as if any of us has a choice.
I do. I love him.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. But there's more out there.
Are you serious? There cannot. I've been everywhere. Alright. I'm gonna make one, like, go around and make sure that I got them all. Because they're not in other areas. They're just here, right? I swear he's making that crap up. And I have the Mission Impossible song stuck in my head. It's been there all day. That and that milkshake song. But that's only because when I started up my stream, Twitch started up, and that was the song for that stupid Chrome or whatever. Oh, hey. Aw, he's got two people here. Brother Burkle.
Welcome to what will soon be Orzamar's first chantry. The chant of light will reach all corners of the world. We will never forget who made this possible.
I serve only Andraste.
May her memory live forever.
You're welcome. That's right. No, I'm just being stupid. That's okay. That's what I'm here for. I'm so sleepy. Templars are warriors that exist to monitor mages and hunt out those that go rogue from the Circle of Magi. They have the ability to disrupt magic and drain mana from their adversaries. Seriously? What the hell is taking so long? My nose itches.
It is sometimes so hard to believe that you have been through so much at such a young age.
I think I look younger than I am.
Yes, that is possible. When I was your age, I was just about ready to take on my first apprentice. In hindsight, perhaps I should have waited a few more years. I was arrogant, my confidence bolstered by my youth.
It is so hard to imagine seeing you now.
Oh, I've had some 2 decades or so to grow mellow. Believe me, back then I was quite
prickly.
So you are like a fine wine, yes? Losing the raw edges over time.
I suppose there is some truth to that analogy, but dear maker, I do hate being compared to wine. Or cheese. Especially cheese.
I love all of like the banter and things. I play the game for the story, not the combat. There's only a few games that I actually like because of the combat. I'm more of a RPG gal myself. Or MMOs. Those are pretty good too.
There was a riot in High-Ever last night.
Whoa, what just happened there?
I heard there was another in Lara.
This one time, I was pet sitting for a friend. I have this full-size poodle. We're talking like, this dog is a massive fucking dog. I mean, huge. I never knew poodles could be so big. Wait, where was I going? Back to camp. It was really funny. His name was Teddy. He was the sweetest dog. Like, I never liked poodles. I thought they were stupid. But this poodle came to my house, and we're talking he's a full-size freaking dog. He's the size of a horse. And I fell in love with him. I was like, you're the coolest dog ever. I think it was like, he'd been there for about a week. And, I think there was someone at the door or something, and he started barking, which was fine, you know. I like dogs that guard the house. And I went to follow him to the door, and he stopped. And I slammed my foot into his back leg, and my toe snapped. And, yeah, it still bends funny. It's hilarious. I mean, it wasn't really funny at the time. But now I call him, Teddy the toe-breaking wonder dog. He's pretty cool. But it's weird because I never liked poodles, let alone did I ever realize that they came in such a humongous size.
Oh, it's one of those subterranean bunny pigs. Oh, look at him. Come here, you.
He's pretty cute. Have fun.
Thank you so much. You've made my day.
It's one of those subterranean bunny pigs. Now we're gonna have a subterranean bunny pig just kind of chilling in the camp. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I want to go around and check on
Something
everybody.
you need, my dear?
I had another dream about the archdemon.
Yes, me too. And I got the feeling at the end there that it saw us, was aware of us, whatever you want to call it. Could have just been my imagination, I suppose. What do you think?
I think we need to be extra careful.
I thought we were already being extra careful. Does that mean we have to be extra careful now?
Yes, smartass.
Great. There I was, enjoying my nap. I guess one thing is certain, at least, isn't it? It's official. This is a blight.
Yeah, I figured we had already figured that out. You know.
Something you need, my dear?
Never mind. I don't feel like having the naked cutscene right now.
What say you?
Can you answer some questions?
By all means.
Let's just move on.
I was just thinking about what happened to the elves, and I'm reminded of a song sung to me many years ago. It was when my mother died, and this wise elven woman comforted me and told me that we shouldn't fear death or hate it.
Every time.
Death is just another beginning. One day, we must all shed our earthly bodies to allow our spirits to fly free.
That is comforting.
It's a beautiful sentiment, I think. One that brings peace and hope to the grieving.
Oh, I love this song. Yeah, making some soup there. And there we go. Elven song to make us feel better.
Do you remember our discussion?
Yes, of course.
I just wanted to tell you that I thought about what you told me, and you were right.
I know.
Despite what Marjolaine says, I am not like her. I know that now. I've found peace in knowing the Maker, and nothing will change that. I followed you to make the world a better place, and as long as I keep that in mind, I will not fall. Sometimes, it takes another to show us the truths we hide from ourselves.
It was my pleasure.
I'm glad I left Lothering in your company. You have proven a true friend, and I thank the Maker for you. You've seen and touched Andraste's ashes. They are the holiest thing on this earth, the remains of the Maker's chosen.
It is quite remarkable, yes.
I do not know if I am worthy to look upon her.
Andraste fought for everyone. She belongs to us all.
Yes, of course, but it still is something to be in awe of. I know that look. You have something on your mind, don't you?
We need to talk.
Of course.
Are you feeling better about what happened with Marjolaine?
Yes, a little better.
Marjolaine?
Time heals all wounds, so they say. Scars remain, but they are just colors in the painting that is my life, no?
I just want to make sure you were all right.
I wish things had happened differently, but knowing her and knowing me, I don't think it could have. We had good times, though, and I look back on those fondly. Whatever happened after will never change the truth of the past.
You know, you can always talk to me if you need to.
It's not so bad. Look, now I have new friends, a new family. In spite of it all, life is good. I know that look. You have something on your mind, don't you?
We need to talk.
Of course.
What will you do when this is all over?
I have not given this a lot of thought. What will I do? We've traveled far and wide. Does it need to end?
I would like to see the world too. Maybe? Yep.
There's so much out there. Adventures to be had and stories to be told. I want to be part of it all. I might need some company. And you're not too irritating.
Not too irritating.
You're welcome to come along if you like.
When you put it that way, how can I say no?
It is settled then. You and I wandering the world, seeking our fortunes. I can't wait. I know that look. You have something on your... Of course.
Nothing, never mind. Pretty much said everything already. Alright, Oghren or Wynn? Let's go to Wynn.
Thank you so much.
Why are you thanking me?
For leading me to Anaren, of course. You led me to Anaren. You persisted, even though I was sure all you were going to find was a dead end.
I'm glad I could help.
I will never be able to repay you for what you've done for me. Finding Anaren allowed me to bring that chapter of my life to a close. I feel free. A great weight has been lifted off my heart. This moment, it feels like the moment before the sunrise, when all the world is still, holding its breath, waiting for first light. I can stop thinking about my past and look forward to the future. Thank you, my friend. You will always have my gratitude.
I'm gonna save at this point, simply for the fact that it's been a minute. And continue on our pesteringness.
What's on your mind?
Would like to ask you something about the circle? Nothing, it shouldn't have disturbed you. Alright, I think we're done with Wynn there. Let's go check Zebron.
What say you?
Care to answer some questions?
By all means.
Nope. We're good. Let's just go. Go. Alright, let's check on Sten.
What is your wish, Kadan?
I want to discuss something
Speak,
you mentioned. That's enough for now.
Then I suggest we move on.
I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Never mind. You
Very
already answered
well.
that. Let's go.
As you wish.
Gosh. I really do wish that they would have had like an update to like update all the Kunari to look like there's like they do in Dragon Age 2.
What
You know.
comes, my friend?
I'd like to ask you something.
So, full of questions, are you?
Oh, never mind. It's too late for that. I already killed her. I didn't really kill her. I just said I killed her.
There you are. Wanted to talk to you.
Why do you still have this on? No one else does. What about?
You and I, you know how sometimes you spend time with people and things.
I love you too, Oghren.
Well, I'll be shaved skin and hung up to dry. It's too soon, though, lady. Too soon. I just wanted to ask a favor.
Take your time. What is it?
I was thinking, I do know some people out here on the surface. A person, actually. A girl I knew in Orzammar. Before I left, obviously.
A girl you knew or a girl you knew?
What? Oh, you mean were we rutting? Oh, aye. After Branka left for the deep roads.
Name's Felsi. She was a fiery one. I'm sure she's forgiven me by now. Thought maybe I'd track her down, see how she's been living.
Do you know how to find her?
Last I heard, she was gonna live with her mother on the surface near some lake. Clean Bad Lake, was it? Yeah, I sod it, I don't remember.
Clean Bad? You mean Callan had? We can go there.
No, I think it was Clean Bad. I remember because I thought, yeah, that's right. Dirty good, clean bad. Yeah. But thanks for offering to take us there. You're a good friend, Warden. Now, what was it you wanted to say?
I'd like to know more about you.
What about?
Ah, there is face. Are you sure you're fine with what happened with Bronca?
Oh, sure. I'm fine with it. I mean, she was a real firebrand between the sheets, but a bit soft in the skull, you know what I mean? Explains why she left anyway.
Yes, Ogren, that's exactly where she left you. Why would she leave a prize bull like yourself?
Woman was a few columns short of a haul, you know? I mean, she leaves me and flits about with that watered tart Hespith. What's she got that I don't?
Boobs?
Just the thought of the two of them together, kissing and licking and
oh my God,
intertwined down the floor of the deep roads. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the tent for a moment.
Yeah, you are.
Excuse me.
Oh, Ogren.
Come to talk to old Ogren, have you? Don't know why.
What's wrong, Ogren?
Nothing. I'm fine. Just, I got a hornet in my eye is all. Did you want to talk about something?
I'd like to know more about you.
What about?
How do you like the surface?
It's sodding great. At first I was a little queasy with all that air, but there's just so much of it. No one has any idea who you are or what you're doing. And the ale. Oh, who'd have thought? Ale made with grain. Aye, the surface is great. It's like a big, bright world of filth without a ceiling. My kind of place. Hey, let's go find something to kill, huh? All this talk makes my hands twitchy.
Oh, Ogren.
Pull up a drink, Warden. Join me in my sodding hole.
Something bothering you?
Nah, just tired is all. Did you want to talk about something?
I'd like to know more about you.
What about?
Do you miss Orzammar?
What? Miss Orzammar? Are you mad, in addition to being ugly? They treated me like a puddle fly back there. I'm never going back.
Let's talk about something else.
All right.
We'll talk more later.
Aye. All right, then. Just leave me alone, Warden. Seriously.
Why? Are you upset about something?
Upset? Ugh. I don't get upset. I get drunk. Did you want to talk about something?
Yeah, I'd like to know more about you.
What about?
What is it like to be a warrior in Orzammar?
You get a sword or an axe, and are told to go out and defend your city. It's the best thing in the world. That is until you try to live in the city you saved.
What do you mean?
I mean, they train you to kill, teach you to harness your rage at the first noise you hear, then try to set 100 sodding rules about it. Like those provings. Ancestors show their favor through the strongest arm, right? So why so many rules saying how to fight and when you win and not to bloody kill? Killing's what swords are for.
I see what you mean.
You toss a nug to a deep stalker, you don't expect it not to eat the thing, right? This makes me cranky. Don't you have any other inane questions?
I'm sure I do. Actually, let's talk more some other
All right.
time. Talk later.
Aye. All right then. I got a moment. Sure.
Can you teach me to fight like you do?
You want to be a berserker? Thought I'd never see the day. You're a monster on the field already, Warden. But your style just doesn't give itself to mad rage. Too much thinking, too much, finesse. But if you know someone fit for this type of work, I'll teach him. It'll be nice to have another berserker to grunt at for a change.
That sounds fair.
If you want to think like a berserker, drop fair from your vocabulary. If it works, that's all.
I'd like to know more
What
about
about?
you. On second thought,
All
maybe
right.
some other time. We'll talk more later.
Aye. All right then.
Alright, so I think we're going to Callan. Lake Callanhead. I think I've talked to... Oh, I have not talked to Shale. Throw me in a save.
Shale of House Kadash. Is that who I once was? I find this difficult to believe.
You're tall for a dwarf. I don't find it difficult to believe at all.
Then I envy its imagination. If I was this Shale of House Kadash, as Caridin said, there must be some evidence of my existence remaining. I must find it.
Perhaps there are records in Orzammar.
There is another way. What Caridin said, it has allowed me to remember one thing. I believe I know where Kadash Taig is.
We can go there if you like.
Its offer is appreciated. I will mark the location on its map. If we can journey there soon, I am most curious as to what we will find.
Okay. Well, we cannot start the land's meet now. We have more crap to do. Oh wait, hold on.
I have a question for it, if it will indulge me. It chose to side with Caridin and destroy the Anvil of the Void. I agree with its decision, and yet the Paragon Branca was the reason it ventured into the Deep Roads. Why did it choose to defy her? It could not have known for certain that Caridin would be able to assist it with the dwarves.
You believed in Caridin. I wasn't going to let you down.
I am pleased, then. I had no idea that was why it did that. At any rate, I wanted to thank it. It gave Caridin the end he wanted, and I'm pleased to have been a part of it. I will have to think on Caridin's words to me. It was a great deal to absorb, but for now, let us go on. It speaks.
You're still with me, I see. No, I have some questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
No, not really. You watched that village day and night for years?
I do not sleep, so yes. And I thank it for reminding me.
Welcome.
Try to imagine, if it will, what it would be like to be surrounded by nothing but boring peasants, all oblivious to it.
I don't wanna. Sounds like you're a bit yes, that would be rather horrid.
And then there were the birds. A whole village full of pigeons and ravens and sparrows all perching on me day in and day out.
Ah, yes. Your bird thing. Sounds a little messy.
Those foolish villagers would spread birdseed near me, drawing the birds, because they thought having birds perch on me was quaint. Quaint! If there hadn't been the occasional kind soul to scour me clean, I don't care to discuss this anymore.
Poor Shale. Alright, let's see. What else is there to ask her?
It speaks.
Because we're like BFFs now.
It doesn't have better things to do.
I really don't, Shale. No. I'm told you killed your former master.
Oh, how interesting. Certainly I remember having a master. My memories of what happened to him are vague.
Vague, but not non-existent.
Clever and true. Oh, very well. Let me see what I can recall. My former master enjoyed experimenting upon me. I remember that much. There was tinkering with spells, and then the crystals. He was very eager to alter my function, I think.
Alter you? Why? You're fine as you are.
Flattery. And obvious flattery, too. I feel warm and fuzzy inside. He possessed my control rod, and back then, it would have prevented me from doing anything he did not command me to, no matter how I might have wished to. So what happened? I am unsure. He was experimenting, and then nothing.
So you hit the kill me button by accident?
Oh, ho, ho. It does like to laugh, does it? But who knows? I may have such a thing. And then he was gone. I was standing where I was, in the village, and I could no longer move. The villagers came, poked and prodded me in fear, and then realized they could neither move me nor destroy me. So they simply left me. And in time I forgot I hadn't stood there all along.
That must have been terrible. I'm sorry.
In fact, at first I found it more of a relief. For so many years I'd had to leap to that little toadstool's every command. Get this, pick up that, put it down, pick it up again. The gall! At first I'd hoped he'd simply decided to leave me there paralyzed. An acceptable trade-off. After years passed, I simply stopped caring.
Sounds like you had a good rest.
I think I was ready to move on. Another few years and the moss would have covered my face. And then where would I have been? Whatever the mage did seemed to render the control rod useless, for which I should be thankful, yes? And provided it doesn't decide to copy his experiments, not that I would allow it, it has nothing to fear from me. Much.
I was simply curious about the story.
And now it knows, and doesn't it feel better? Let us get back to the walking and the fighting. My stone is beginning to itch again.
Alright, let's love it. We're gonna go talk to Iron's girlfriend.
Yes.
Yes.
On the road again. I bet we see a lot of darkspawn. We're gonna kick 'em in the nuts. Just 'cause we're back on the road again. Seriously, why is this taking forever? Gosh, I could have written a whole song. Oh, what is this? What is that?
How did a child survive that? The crater is still smoking. It's a boy. 5 fingers, 5 toes. That's all that matters to me. The Maker has answered our prayers. Let's go home, Marta, and raise the Tyke as our own.
I'm confused. What? Okay. I've never had this before.
Going.
want to make sure I saw it awakening. I'm really excited about the next Dragon Age.
There she is. I'm gonna go talk to her. Look, you gotta back me up here. Got it?
She's not a Genlock. You can handle her on your own.
You haven't met her, I take it.
Go get her.
Just be ready to pry her off when she throws herself at me. We don't want to make a scene here. Well, don't pry her off me too soon. I mean, a little scene's all right.
Of course it is,
You
Ogren.
sure you're not a baker?
Because you've got a sodding nice set of buns.
Ogren, is that you?
Yeah, in the flesh, baby.
What are you doing here?
Just trying to kick back with a pint. Fighting Darkspawn's a lot of sodding work, you know?
You're fighting Darkspawn?
This man took on an army of golems almost single-handed.
It was a bit of pain, but it was a personal favor for the King of Orzammar, you understand?
The whole surface to choose from, and you just happened to come to my tavern?
Yeah, well,
Tell her it's fate.
What? Oh, right. It's fate, Felsi. What can I say?
Fate? The ancestors must have a sense of humor then.
Sure they do. You've had a good look at Lady Helmy, haven't you? If her face isn't a joke the ancestors are playing, I'm a Bronto's behind.
So, Lady Helmy must be a paragon of beauty then.
Mr. Tell her you've been thinking of her.
I've been thinking about you, Felsi.
What do you want, Ogren?
Nothing. Just thought I'd see how you were doing is all. Well, maybe that and grease up the Bronto, if you know what I mean.
Well, you've seen me. You'll have to go back to Orzammar for the Bronto.
Admit it, Ogren is much more fun than the men around here.
If by fun you mean more likely to light farts on fire, yes.
Oh well, it's been fun, Felsi. But I better go.
Wait, you're leaving? You just got here. I haven't called you a shaft rat yet.
Well, you can't keep the archdemon waiting. You hurt its feelings, it might just turn the whole blight around and go home. Nobody wants that.
Well, you don't need to fight it right now, do you? I mean, you could have a pint first. You could call me a surly Bronto. I could tell you that you smell like nut droppings.
I'll tell you what, I got some things I gotta do, but I'll come back for that pint when things are settled, you frigid deep stalker.
Fine, but you better not keep me waiting, you worthless copper-plated sword cast.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Seriously. Alright. That's some interesting shit there, Ogren. Oh, hey, what are you doing?
Good day, and welcome to the Spoiled Princess. Is there something I can get for you?
Why is the inn called the Spoiled Princess?
It was my father's idea. He ran the inn before me, and he named it for my sister. She was his little princess. Princess decided the country was too dull for her and moved to Denerim. More glamorous, she said. Well, she was found murdered, robbed of all the trinkets my father bought her with his hard-earned money. My father died of shock and heartbreak. Mother stopped eating, and I got the struggling inn. The name stuck. That's the story.
I'd like a drink.
Of course. What would you like?
Ooh, fire bombs. Yes, please. Shock bomb. Yes, please. Health poultice. Yes, please. do 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 do. do 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 do. Ooh, what is this? Nope. My injury kits. Barely use them, but wine. Flame coating. Why the hell not? Do do do. The fudge is this? All right, let's go. Why do you have a thing?
Welcome back to the Spoiled Princess. How may I serve you today?
Okay.
Of course. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
I don't know why he. I don't know. Am I supposed to do something here?
Welcome back to the Spoiled Princess. How may I serve you?
I like a drink.
Of course. What would you...
I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to be doing here, but I think I'll figure it out at some point. Is that it? No. Of course not. Whatever, I'm out. Oh, hi, who are you?
Yes?
So I'm sorry to tell you that your husband is dead. Oh. I have a letter for you from the Blackstone Irregulars.
All right. Let me take a look. What? This is terrible. My beloved.
Sorry. Alright, outy robouty we go. Tactics can make your team work together. For instance, you can command a warrior to intercept enemies who go after your mage. Good to know. I usually just focus fire, one person at a time. Try to anyway. Doesn't always work. Alright, off we go. I'm not gonna do the Deep Roads one right now for Shale. I'll do that later.
And I'm off.
Probably tomorrow. What else was I doing? Oh yeah. Let's go back to the talk to Augur real fast. I cut my nails, they're starting to get long. Well, too long. I naturally have long nails, but they grow pretty fast. There she is. Schmooples. Schmooples is pretty badass.
I know that look. You have something on your mind, don't you?
Not really, no. Nothing. Never mind. Alright, let's talk to Ogren. Let's see how he's doing. I just walked on your cheese.
I still got it.
Oh my lord. Wait, that was a success?
Weren't you watching? She could barely restrain herself. Might as well rest up while I can. You ready to go?
Ogren, I love you.
What about?
You feel homesick for Orzammar yet?
I do. A bit. A little bit.
I bet. I miss my home too.
I guess we're all a bunch of whimpering softies in the end. Anyhow, let's keep moving. If anyone finds out I was getting all mopey, I'd lose my reputation.
Schmooples. I love Schmooples. They're just so cute. Everybody needs a Schmooples. Alright, is there anything else that I can do right now? Alvin, complete the ancient ritual. Oh, I'm not doing that. I need to get a little more survival and I can take care of the Hala. Something is working behind the scenes in Ferelden. The notes you've acquired from dead Terrified adventurers points to an ancient evil, or at least an ancient man telling stories of ancient evil. You have cause to speak with Willem Madon, who lives somewhere in Denerim. I think I have more stuff to take to Denerim to that guy. Return to Arl, Eamon, and prepare to head to the Landsmeet. No, not yet. I still got shit to do, dude. Like Gollum's memory. Yeah, I need to do that later. We'll head to Denerim real fast and see about him doing the meteor stuff. You?
Yes.
You?
Yes.
I love my dog. Take my dog everywhere if I could. No, I'll leave you here. No, I'm gonna take you this time. It's been a while since I've taken him anywhere. Following the North Road. It's a treacherous road. I don't know. I'm assuming it is, though. Oh, yep. See, look at that. It's a treacherous road. Oh, excusez-moi.
Will you stop eating?
Oh, rush them and spring your own ambush for a change.
Now.
I've never done it that way. Figured what the hell. Dude.
Let's see.
Oh, he's just a hungry bandit. He's a bandit nonetheless. Oh, it's a bandit.
I shall do so.
Alright, here. You really need to just hit this button here. And this button here. And this button here. Grumpy bandit. Oh, so we had the hungry, the grumpy. That's funny.
Oh, right.
Hey, you leave my dog alone, you little bitch.
Oh, that won't stop me. Oh. If you insist.
Oh, we killed him awful fast. I didn't think he was dead yet.
And I'm off.
More people to fight.
Off I go.
That's okay.
Yes. Trap. So simple to see, really. Oh, right. Don't look now. Have at you then. Going.
Okay, well, that's not exactly what I meant to do.
Let's do this quickly, shall we? Yes. I'm off. Trap. So simple to see, really. And I'm off. Oh, right.
Down you go.
Ooh, look at you. You really just cut his head off, Alistair. Look at you, this badass. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Well, you could paralyze Cliff Western Cliff on the ground, draw all magic as well. Do this one. And you, my little furry friend. Alright, let's go. Yes. Finish up Denerim. Well, we're not gonna finish up, but we'll need to go back into the deep roads. I'll save that for tomorrow. We'll go through Shale and anything else that's left and start the Landsmeet. Probably get to the final battle either tomorrow or Friday. Tomorrow's Thursday, right? Yeah. So probably be done with Dragon Age on Friday. It's gonna be crazy. It only took me a little over a week.
Did you bring more scales? I want to try again. I've learned so much.
Wade, please leave the customer alone. How can I help you?
Let's see what you have for sale. Oh, I guess
Certainly.
I can't use that. Alright. Alright, never mind. I was hoping that he could do something with that meteor crap. That must be something else altogether. I just don't know what. Hey, we're in Denerim. Oh yeah. Let's just leave this down.
Dwarven craft.
I'm trying to go back to camp and figure out what my next move is. I thought the meteor I found he could fashion into something, but it's either someone else or something else entirely. Alright, journal. Brazilian forest. I'm gonna take care of the Hala. Oh yeah, I never stopped back at the Shaperit. Denerim, Drake skill armor. What you require? Circle Magi. I don't want to do that one. I probably won't do either of those. Excuse me. Alright, I really need to go to bed, and since my stuff has been all messed up, I haven't been able to read anything or do anything. It's been interesting. But tomorrow I might switch it up. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will probably see y'all tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow evening. Alright. Good night.